Welcome to Sparkling Martini Crafts. I'm your girl Nina, and I love to craft, DIY, and talk about small business things. For my whole life, I have loved to craft, and I have done a few videos in the past, but I've taken a break because of some life events. Unfortunately, my mom has recently passed away a few months ago. And if you can relate on losing a very close loved one, someone you cared about, my heart goes out to you. The grieving process is definitely difficult. For me, it comes in waves, and it could be just anything. One thing that truly heals me and helps me to remember her is being creative and the fall time of year, because fall is around my birthday, and my mom would always celebrate by doing little Halloween parties for me. My birthday was close to Halloween, not right on it, but we would have like little costume parties or have like little pumpkins all around. And so this time of year really warms my heart. It really makes me think of her. And so being able to get back into crafting and doing something artsy really helps warm my spirit. And so I'm glad that I got to do this, and I was determined to do it. And so I'm glad I get to celebrate with you. And the term martini isn't necessarily because it's my favorite drink. It's a play off of my name, and then also I am short. Another thing my mom always liked to play with me on, because she was short as well, but I was shorter than her. So martini is the play off of my last name, but also it's okay to craft and have a little bit of wine. And what's more fitting, a wine from Trader Joe's, me and her favorite store, so another way to remember her, is this pumpkin spice Chardonnay. And when you open it, you smell the pumpkin spice right away. I have not tried it. I did pour me a little glass. It smells good, it smells like fall. Wow. If you like Moscato, if you like sweet things, and if you're not afraid of pumpkin, or it kind of reminds me of like a little bit of allspice or something like that. If you like those fall flavors, you will enjoy this as you're crafting. So make sure that you're 21 or over. And before you drink this, if you're not, drink some apple cider or some apple juice or something and call it a day. But happy crafting, let's get into it, and cheers. So here's my fall / Halloween little whimsical centerpiece. I switched it over from my summer spring decor, and this is what I am sipping on. A few of the things that you're going to need just for the candle holder, whatever your favorite candle is. I like these little LED candles that have the different modes. It comes with a remote from Amazon. You're gonna need some type of dish that can fit over a glass vase. This one actually came from Nespresso, free with an order. And you can find a glass dish from either like the Thrift store, maybe the Dollar Tree. I love the Dollar Tree vases, so you can test out and see which little dish fits on top of your Dollar Tree vase. I found some little velvet pumpkins from Amazon. It came in a pack with different colors. And then I have my glass vase. These are famous at the Dollar Tree. You can find them in different shapes and sizes. I did this one. I had these left over from an event, and I'm just recycling them. And of course, if you want the webbing, like if you wanted to add some additional designs, or if you have like Halloween vases, I have like a leftover Halloween tree that I'm recycling, in a little candy dish jar that I have, the famous Ray Dunn jars from, you know, Home Goods. Or so this is what I had, this is what I did, but we're gonna do this candle jar. And I mean, it is so simple to make. You don't need glue or anything. So let's get what we need. We need these velvet pumpkins. I got the ones off of Amazon. They came in different colors. Need about 4 of them for the glass jar that I have. You be the judge, but just make sure that you put in a variety of colors if you have them, just to give it a little bit more fun. So I'm just gonna start in with this one, stack them. Don't have them completely upside down, maybe tilted off to the side is my advice, so you can see the stem of the pumpkins. But just make sure you have enough room for whatever dish you have at the top. My dish is a little concave. It has like a little dip. So I'm just gonna make sure I just press them in. So you're almost already halfway done. So just have it so that they're displayed a little bit and you can see the stems, and just like that. I mean, I think I tried adding 5 and it just didn't work right for this type of dish. I think it's kind of cute that this dish has like all of the little rivets or whatever you want to call this pattern. And I actually like that it dips in, it gives it a little bit of class. So I feel like maybe if you don't find anything at like the Dollar Tree and you don't want to be ordinary, you can probably find some good stuff at the thrift store, and they don't necessarily have to match. Like the 2 that you make, you can make it look a little bit more eclectic and probably find some glassware that are a little bit different or off from each other. I think I'm gonna try the thrift store next time and see what I find myself actually. I just happen to have these and I don't use them for anything. I think they were meant for ice cream, but I don't use them. So this, you don't need any glue unless maybe if you want to make this a permanent thing, you want to use it every year, or you could probably use glue dots, which could just secure it. I don't have any kids or pets, so I'm not really worried about anybody knocking this over, but if you are, glue it, use a small tinge of hot glue where you can't see it, or like I said, some glue dots to secure it. Then your candle. I'm gonna use my 2 taller candles and then we'll style it on the table. And I mean, it's really literally that quick. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed crafting with me, and I hope you found something nice to sip on, or if you're gonna do this later, you'll know all the things that you need, which really wasn't much. So you could potentially place it, for me, on either side. I just have this tray. You could probably remove the tray. This is if you have a similar setup. But remember, the possibilities are endless. Because the candle heights are slightly different, like they're pillar candles and they came in a set of 3 at varying heights, you could place them next to each other. A lot of times in design, things look better in 3s, and you can have it like this. You can probably find a 3rd dish and put one under so that it's slightly more elevated, but you can place it off to the side like that. The 3rd way that I have is like this. I went ahead and just dimmed my lights so you can see with the remote and see the candles in action. It's kind of cute. Not too spooky, and the great thing is that you can also transition to fall because pumpkins are universal for fall. Just remove all of the spooky stuff. You can put up more velvet pumpkins. I have some larger blue velvet pumpkins that came from the Dollar Tree. Very pretty. They came in multiple shades and absolutely love it. It goes with my decor. And that's that. Anita with Sparkling Martini Crafts. Thanks so much for joining me, and I look forward to our next DIY art adventure and craft. See ya!